So, Franz Theodore Stone, the island and the Stone Laboratory is named for him, but the real mover and shaker that created this is his son, Julius Frederick Stone. Franz Theodore Stone was born in Prussia, and he became an astrophysicist in the 18th century. He worked for William Bessel, who was the first guy credited with accurately measuring the distance to a star. So that's pretty cool. By all rights, the lab should be known as the Francis Theodor von Stein Lab, because that was his name when he was born. When he came over here, they were persecuted for his name, and they changed the name to a more Anglicanized name to Franz Theodore Stone instead of Francis Theodore von Stein. In 1855, his son Julius was born. So Julius was, I think, number 9 in a total of 11 children. So they had quite a family. They were poor as can be. I mean, it was abject poverty. By virtue of his father being a physicist, he had a lifelong devotion to science, especially the physical sciences. And he contributed to several observatories. I mean, he was a fascinating guy. Aside from being extremely successful and unbelievably hardworking, he was a national figure that didn't want to be a national figure. He wanted zero notoriety. And yet he did these things that drew, notice. In 1909, he led an expedition down the Colorado River from Green River Junction in Utah all the way to Needles, California. It's the first guy who led a purely recreational trip down the Colorado River. I mean, he literally was the guy who made running the Colorado something that you could do. He saw an opportunity on Lake Erie with Gibraltar Island to purchase it and have an impact on the biological science. And it was the first and only time that he did. And after all of the things that he has done for the physical science, this one thing that he did for the biological science is what he's known for, which is ironic, but it's still wonderful. So in 1925, he purchased the island and on the same day donated it to Ohio State.